Good morning, good afternoon, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back. For a while, a lot of my friends and family members have been asking me how they can come to US as a student. So in this video, as you've already seen from the title of the video, I will be explaining you guys the process of how to apply for a student visa, and then if you get accepted, you can come to US and start your second stage of the journey. So first thing first, you do not need to go to any consultant at all. Consultants are there just rip you off. Yeah, they might get you an admission here and there in a university that you don't even know about, but those admissions are gonna come with consequences. What could be those consequences? One, they might get you admission in some kind of language program or language course. It might not be an actual degree or something. Two, your fee might be super high. Three, you might need to submit paperwork later on during your coursework, or else you will be expelled from that university and you will be thrown back to your country, and much more underlying consequences that we don't even know about. I hope I might have cleared you guys that you guys don't need a consultant to apply for a university. So now let's talk about the process where you yourself can apply to a university, get an acceptance letter, and go apply for their visa. So step number one, you will have to figure out the university, and how you can do that is by asking or inquiring from your friends and family who live in the States, or even Googling it. Google knows everything. You just have to Google the course, the degree, or a program that you are interested in, that which universities offer them. Just make a list of those 4 to 5 universities and we'll take it from there. Now let's talk about step number 2, and step number 2 is very important. And that is that you will have to figure out the international admission counselor for those 3 to 5 universities that you made a list of. Who is an international admission counselor? They are the actual consultants who are supposed to help you and bring you in that university. They are like the salesman of that university whose sole job is to get you an acceptance letter at any cost. That's their only job. Now the question is how to find that admission counselor. Well, it's very easy. Open the website of the university that you are interested in, those universities that you made a list of a while ago. Click on the admissions section, scroll down a little bit, and you will see a tag like international students. Click on that, scroll down a little bit more, and on the bottom you will find your contact, which will be international admission counselor, their email, their phone number, and their hours, working hours. In case you are unable to find that contact, don't worry, I got you covered. On every website, on every page, there is a search tab, either on the top or the bottom somewhere. Just find that search tab and search for International Admission Counselor's contact, and that's it. They will pop up. And again, here you go, you got the contact. After finding the person, email them all the important questions that you feel like asking. That what is the fees for the program? What are the documents that are required by the universities? Is GRE, GMAT, IELTS required? Can they waive it off? Are there any kind of scholarships available? Can they give you any kind of discounts? Blah, 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 blah. All the important questions that you should ask a counselor. And they will answer you and they will try their best. And obviously you can negotiate them because, again, I told you, they are the salesperson. So you can always negotiate with the salesperson. When you think that all of your questions are answered and you have found your dream university, just go for it. Apply for that university, send them the documents that they require, and most likely you will get an acceptance letter. And that acceptance letter is called I-20. And now let's talk about that. Now step number 3. Once you get your I-20, your acceptance letter, you're now eligible to apply for the visa. How to apply for the visa is what we will be talking about now. Again, it's very simple, but this time you don't need to ask your friends and family. In fact, you just need to Google it. And what you need to Google is Form DS-160. Most likely, the first or the second search will be the actual search that will take you to a page from where you can start your visa application. In this form, you will be putting all your basic information in and uploading your digital picture along with picking up date, time, and location of your visa interview. Once the form is completed, you will receive a confirmation number and a small fee of $160 that you will need to pay to the bank mentioned on that confirmation letter. Now you're all set for your visa interview. Gather all the documents such as bank statement, supporting documents for that bank statement, your I-20, your pictures, your IELTS results, your other educational results, and just go for the interview and go rock it. After your visa interview, if you get accepted, they will keep only one document, and that will be your passport. And they will tell you that you can collect that document, that passport, from a certain location once they put a visa stamp on it. After this whole process, those who get accepted, congratulations to all of you. See, I told you it's not that difficult as we think about, and we don't need a consultant at all. All we need is just a little Googling. If you think that you have learned something new from this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family, especially with those who are interested in coming to the States. See you in the next video. Until then, Allah Hafiz.